There's so many research methods, right? Like sometimes things are more suited for a wide survey where your sample size could be like anywhere between 200 to 1,000 people, depending on like what kind of data you're trying to collect. But when I think of qualitative user research, which a lot of times is like in-person interviews, I like, don't quote me on this, but I've heard seven is the magic number, where if if you speak to seven users, then you start seeing those patterns again and again. And the more users you would talk to, you are essentially just validating and not really creating new information. So if you can get seven people to react to your thing, and you will definitely start seeing the patterns that you need to kind of have enough insight to go keep working on your product. Yeah, so I think when you think of quantitative, right, it's a lot of like you're collecting numbers. You are getting to consensus based on, okay, what percentage of people believed in a certain thing, or they felt that one experience is better than the other. And a good example that comes to mind is, imagine like button placements, right? Like if you were to just go talk to seven people and ask them, where do you think this button is better placed, and it will not get you what you need. But if you just run an A/B test, then you can actually create two populations, have the same product, and show different experiences to both the populations. Even if you get like 50-50 in each bucket, now you have like quantified data to prove, okay, like if I were to put it at whatever part of the product, then there was a higher click-through rate than in a different case. But again, a lot of times to shed color to why that happened, you would need to go talk to users. So I think they go hand in hand pretty much. But to decide which one you need, it's a lot of times like understanding, are you looking for the why, or like why a certain experience is happening a certain way, you then need to go and talk to people. But if you're just looking for, okay, like what of like two experiences is going to work, then sometimes just like opening the floodgates to more people and like having a more A/B testing kind of platform will get you those numbers. I think it depends again. Like a lot of times when I think of qualitative first, it's foundational. It's something that you're trying to like. It's much more open ended. When you're doing it at the start of a product development process journey, right? Like you're just figuring out, okay, like what is something that our users want, and obviously that's where you would do qualitative. But then if you have a product or an experience at hand, like it can go one or the other, because sometimes you would start with qualitative because you know there is a certain experience which might be broken, and you just need to figure out why. You are already, maybe you are not looking at numbers and you just want to start with it. But a lot of times, yeah, like you would look at the numbers, you already see there's a big drop, and then go and figure out like why that's happening.